Hey, everybody, it is Steph. Happy Wednesday. We are going to continue our topic for the month, which is all things legal. And this week, I beseech you, please make sure you have trust, wills, powers of attorney in place in case, God forbid, something happens to you. Your business either needs to be able to function without you, especially if you have a multi-million-dollar business. Small businesses still employ a lot of people. They own assets, they have bank accounts, they may have loans. There's a lot of things that need to continue happening with or without you. And people have to be equipped to be able to conduct that business in your absence, whether temporary or permanent, that absence, okay? And even if you are a micropreneur, such as myself, you still have to have things in place because your company has bank accounts and some assets that are going to have to be liquidated and shut down. So even as a sole proprietor, I have powers of attorney in place for my husband, so he has access to my bank accounts, and whatever else needs to be liquidated and shut down in the event of my death or incapacitation, right? Because I want him to be able to do that and not have to fight with everyone. All he has to do is cough up the document and he's done. So not only make sure that those documents are in place, but make sure that they are current. So sometimes banks won't accept documentation, or it's kind of more of a fight to get them to accept documentation that is too old. So make sure it's updated, make sure it's amended. This is not a set it and forget it kind of scenario. You really need kind of like to tend and feed your legal documents. There are also really important terms that you need to spell out in partnership agreements, because you don't want to find yourself in a partnership with a spouse. Husbands and wives in community property states will find themselves partnered up in a company that they really never had any intention of being part of, and now this is thrust upon them instead of having instructions and life insurance and all of those instruments in place that would make it easy to buy out that spouse's portion of the business, and the remaining partners can just continue right along. So I appreciate it isn't always comfortable to think about our mortality or our injury or incapacitation in some way. But if you own a business, you really owe it to your family and to your employees to make sure that whatever adjustments they're going to have to make in your absence go as smoothly as possible. Because trust me, it's going to be enough to deal with their grief and stress around the loss of you without having to beg the bank to make your payroll. So please take good care of the people in your life by making sure those legal T's are crossed and I's are dotted. If you need any recommendations around that, I know at least 3 really good estate planning attorneys, and I am happy to put you in touch with them. So that's all I have for you this week. Hope you're having a great week. I love this weather. Enjoy the weekend, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, guys.